Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. Wow. How's everybody doing today? It's Wednesday, June 2nd. Hard to believe it's June already. Yeah, here we are. Good morning.
Yep.
Did you get all moved in? Is that today? Or that was last weekend? I don't know. I'm so messed up right now. I don't know. Ah, yeah. So, what's going on, Todd?
Oh gosh. I don't know.
You don't know either?
Let me think. What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on?
Not really much.
No. Well,
Well,
no news is good news, I guess.
um, I am missing my cousin's funeral today.
Why are you missing it?
I still got those construction guys coming in,
Oh, gotcha. Well, that
and the
sucks.
funeral is in Independence, Kansas, which is
Yeah,
an 8.5 hour drive from here.
you could have hopped on a plane.
Yeah. We
But
weren't that close. I mean, we saw him at family reunions and stuff. But
yeah.
and my brother, the preacher, is the reverend in charge of the funeral.
Ah,
He's preaching the funeral for cousin Wesley. So
uh-huh.
I don't know. I should have gone, but my brother and I are represented, so
Yeah,
just made do with a bundle of flowers and donation to their favorite charity type deal.
right.
I don't know. I'm probably a crummy person.
No. No, you got to stay there and make sure things are getting done, and, you know, that's understandable. Kelly says we have till June 30th to get out of the other place. I say 80% of our stuff is here at the new place. Well, that's good. Sounds like you had a good day. You had a good move, and I'm sure you're probably feeling it because that is a lot of stress. But congratulations. Good morning, Joanne and Anissa and Nishana. Sorry, Nishana, we weren't on yet, or I wasn't on yesterday, so I couldn't cuss while you were at work. I apologize, and there's always next Tuesday.
Yes.
We'll make it happen.
I think she said she was off anyway, so we could go ahead and cuss
Oh, okay.
when I was on with Sally yesterday.
That's right. She's like, "Cuss all you want. I'm off." Good morning, Hank. So did pretty good at the bag sale yesterday. Didn't have any real competition. My competition guy was not there
Mm,
hoarding up
that's
all the shirts, the women's shirts. So
that's good.
I ended up with 232 items.
Okay.
My cart was, a regular cart is probably going to sit, what, about 4 foot.
Mm-hmm.
and I at least had 6 foot of stuff on it because it was piled high. It was piled high.
Was it taller than your head?
Yeah, it was pretty close. It was pretty close. I would say it was probably about 6 foot high.
Wow.
Yeah, and I just kept, you know, one and it got to a point where it was almost like I couldn't really push the cart around because I was afraid things were going to start sliding off. So I just parked it in the corner, but I still went shopping. I still went and got more stuff, but
Of course you did.
yeah, I gotta make the most of that trip. So ended up being 14 cents an item.
That's good.
Yeah. So and I spent $33.
God,
$33 for 20 or 232 items. So
yeah, it's no wonder you do that.
yeah. And I definitely got some looks that, people look at that cart and they look at me and they're like, "What is she doing?
Crazy old woman.
What is she doing?" But I got some good stuff. I got some good.
Yeah.
Good morning, Maggie.
Good morning.
Hi,
How
Maggie.
How was the bag sale?
It was great.
Yeah, did you get 200 pieces or more?
I got 232 items.
Awesome.
Maggie just grins and laughs.
The cart was about probably around 6 foot high.
Wow.
It was packed full, and yeah. So a lot of times I don't even know what I'm getting half the time because I'm just, when I go through the women's shirts, that's where I clear the racks, and so yeah, I don't even really know what I want to. I know I got a lot of Chicos. Yeah,
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
I got a ton of Chicos. And then there
But
was some other things.
At 14 cents an item, how do you not just pile it on? It's just like a requirement at that price.
Yeah.
It's like really kind of like it's free. All you had to do is
Yeah.
pay for gas and give them a little donation, and you're out the door with a ton of stuff. God.
Right.
And then we're doing it that way. You still get the fun of going through it later
Right.
and being excited about because you don't really know what you've got yet.
Right.
So is it pretty clean when you get it? Do they wash stuff before they
Yeah.
give it out
I mean,
for sale?
they there's a few items. I would say probably out of that haul, I'll probably end up with about 10 items that, are too flawed. I'll list some flawed items, but if it's too much or like if it has a stain on it, I'll try and get it out. But, I don't put a whole lot of effort into that. I already know that I'm probably going to lose about 10 items, just with flaws. And
Yeah.
so, I mean, I already kind of figured that one in, but yeah, I mean, and I already made a sale on one of the items that I got yesterday. So, that was $15. So, I'm already halfway, one more sale and I'll be in the clear.
And
It'll
you paid for
It'll all be profit. So
That's pretty cool.
printing money. That's the way I think about it. I'm just printing money.
Hi, Shirley, Kelly, Hank, Anissa.
And this says
I did not bring my 9-volt battery.
I'll be waiting for a haul, the haul portion of the bag sale. Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't mind seeing a haul.
No. That is too much. That's just too much. It takes too much time to do that.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort.
I don't have the time to do that. I know it will be a good video, but it's just too much. Morning.
Yeah, to look at 230 items would take a little while.
Yeah. So I started listing them yesterday and just getting on it.
Yep.
I know, right?
Was Michael laughing at the 9-volt thing?
Thought he was laughing at the 9-volt thing. Yeah, oh my God. I know.
He said he did that. Oh no, he's not laughing. He's down the stairs yelling at the news.
Oh,
I heard something.
Yeah, but I've got the door closed too. He's in full.
Good morning, Karen. That must have been somebody else. Hey there, Miss Shelley.
I did ask him, and he said definitely they tested 9 volts with his tongue.
Oh yeah, I always do that.
But
I always do that. I still do that. I don't know why, but I do. But yeah, it was good. It definitely yesterday it took a toll on me. It does take a toll on me.
yeah.
And someone else was talking about another bag sale that is it's about probably 30 miles away from me. And it's in the middle of the month. I need to go because I need to see if it might be better than this one. It's $5 a bag, and this one that I went to yesterday is $3. So, but they said it's all clothing, everything. That they don't really have any hard goods or anything like that. It's mostly clothing. So I don't know. I'm still kind of tossing that around. I'll see how I feel when it gets to be that time. Good morning, Mike.
did you get anything other than clothes yesterday, or did you just stick with the clothes?
I did get, not that I need shoes, but I did grab a couple of pairs of shoes and a couple of belts.
Oh.
And I got the rollers, the hair rollers.
Oh yeah.
Got a set of those. That was complete.
Oh, nice.
It looked pretty good. So I got that. And
Hey, Miss Sally.
hey, Sally.
Hey.
So yeah, and then I found this, it was Holly Hobby. And it's those, they're like paper dolls, but it's like a sticky material, and you just put it on top of the paper doll or whatever. So you can dress them up, but it's not like the paper clothes. It's more plastic.
Oh, I know what you mean. It's like a vinyl almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got, and that was complete, and that was from 1975.
Oh, cool.
So I think it was a good find. That's already listed.
75, man, that's older than me.
I remember playing with those.
Yeah, it was, so I picked that up. Yeah, I just kind of made my rounds and everything. Sally, you okay?
Yeah, I worked last night, so yeah, I'm kind of tired.
You weren't supposed to.
No. But I did.
No,
Got called in.
I signed up for it.
Mm.
So anyways, Possibly I don't have to work tonight, but possibly I do, and possibly I don't have to work any other night this week, but possibly I do.
Oh,
Are you on vacation?
No. 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 Because
Why-
okay, so I worked last night for somebody that was supposed to work last night,
Right.
Justin,
Yeah.
and he didn't work last night, and so he's supposed to take one of my days sometime this week,
Gotcha.
but there's a possibility that he won't.
Right.
So she was like, so just so you know that if you have to work every night this week, you have to get out of here by 6, and there will be no staying over on the weekends. And I'm like, but Teresa, stuff has to get done.
Huh?
You have to know this. She goes, things are going to be changing. I just got notice yesterday that things are going to be changing. I have to hire 4 more people just for what we're doing right now,
Wow.
because there's new people in the company, and they want somebody to be behind both registers, and this is until 9 o'clock at night. But they want somebody to be behind both registers, somebody stocking, and somebody cleaning.
Wow.
wow.
Yeah. So they're wanting to implement change and know that things are getting done and things are covered,
Right.
for that. But it's like, it's hard when there's people that just don't freaking get it.
Right.
They don't get that it's not freaking fair that I was supposed to be off work and had to work last night.
True.
No.
It's not fair that, but it's my duty to cover for them if they can't come in. But he could have came in. It was all a freaking joke, and he's probably gonna try to tell the boss that I did something, like that I was mean to him, but I don't care. I already told her. I already gave her a rundown of what I said and what he said, and she was like, yeah, you did exactly what you're supposed to. And I messaged her, right after I got off the phone with him, and
Yeah.
but then he called the girl that was at work and was saying, yeah, I just got bitched out totally by Sally, and she was mean to me.
Oh,
And,
Here,
and I'm like,
let me get you a
I said that's really funny because I didn't raise my voice once, but I was truthful.
Right.
Like I was just trying to get out of him, like if he was going to show up last night, and he wouldn't say. He wouldn't say, Shelly, you're so funny. He wouldn't say,
Right. That's right.
he wouldn't say that he was not going to come in, that he would not be there.
Right.
He just kept going around the question or whatever, like, well, I'm not calling off for no reason. I have my son, he's at the walk-in, and he's which is a freaking lie, but I have my son, he's gonna get he's probably got a broken leg, and they're just trying to figure out what they're gonna do with them. Well, the walk-in closes at 10.
Right.
And so he's totally lying.
Yeah.
Like, all this would have had, like, if his son did break his leg and they had to get a cast or whatever, it would have been done already.
Right.
Like, there's work is after that. So you're not going to work because you didn't get no sleep. Well, I told him, I said, so am I supposed to be going to sleep right now so I can be ready for work? And he says, well, if you want. And I said, no. I said, no, I don't want. That's when I was like, truthful. I was like, no, I don't want. This is supposed to be my freaking day off. And here I am having to cover for you.
Right.
Again.
Right.
So, no, I don't want. Just tell me, do I need to be ready?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking you.
He's
Well, I don't know
ready.
if I'm going to be able to make it. Okay, well, I'll just probably plan on working then because you're not going to make it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least he didn't do a no call, no show.
Oh, I know.
You know,
But
at least he
Teresa's
didn't
still
do that,
considering it that. Teresa's still considering it that because, and she's already putting that on his marking that on his thing because he was supposed to get a hold of me and let me know if he was going to show up or not for sure.
Right.
So basically, he's still no call, no show
Yeah.
because he's awful.
Well,
But anyways,
I give you a lot of credit for, for going in and
it's really hard.
I
It's
mean,
really hard to be in this position because if I was just a cashier, I could have just told him straight out, "You're freaking selfish. You're the most selfish person I know." I would have laid it on him.
yeah.
I really would have. I would have said, "You are the most selfish person," and you're. I would have called him out on his lie. Like you're at the walk-in. The walk-in's closed, so you're not at the walk-in. So I don't know
It's
who
like,
you're
what
trying
was
to
this
fool.
place? And I walked in.
My God, what do you think? I am stupid or something?
Oh my gosh.
It's like these people, man. It's like, really, how do you live your life like that? I'm not a liar, and I'll never be like that.
Right.
I might have been like that as a kid. Now that I think about it, I might have been like, I don't know. I had an imagination when I was a kid.
Mm.
And so I think I would tell people stuff that they want to hear and be like, oh man, I would have to keep up with my stories,
Right.
and you have to keep covering and covering and covering. But I've never been like that, even in high school or as an adult. I've never been like that because you can get in so much trouble just in the drama in your life.
Yeah.
And I feel like that just makes you a horrible person.
Mm.
Like you're just fooling yourself and trying to fool other people. And Shelly says, Valor, can you confirm?
I ain't saying nothing. I plead the fifth on that one. There you
I
go.
don't feel like I was a liar as an older kid. I feel like I was kind of a liar when I was younger because I think I wanted a different life and I had an imagination. So I don't know. I don't think I told people anything like super preposterous, but I may have fibbed here and there, just to make myself sound better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, we've all done that. I've done it.
But as a teenager or, well,
yeah.
this is a sports drink.
Go with adult.
This is a sports drink in a sports bottle, but it's not because it's strawberry wine.
Oh my gosh.
It's the Boone's Hill.
Yeah.
And I was 15, 16 years old, at school. So, I mean.
Oh, I taught school for 33 years and I lied to those children all the time to get them to do what I wanted them to do.
Oh, man.
I hurt my back. You lift that thing up there for me, kid. Go load the bus. I hurt my back.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like I lied as I mean, I lied to get what I want probably when I was a teenager, but like as as far as being an adult and lying to get out of stuff, or
No, you've always been a
you
pretty,
know,
stand up, tell it how it is,
yeah.
as an adult,
Yeah, I
But
lied to those kids. I practiced my instrument 3 hours a day during high school and college. Now you get in that practice room after school and you practice. I never practiced that much in my life.
morning, Lori.
Morning, Lori.
Fancy seeing you here.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Who's Laurie?
We thought we were going to send a search party out for you.
I know. Get a
Yeah, it's
Get a
been
dog with a bucket of whiskey tied to its neck and go out in the wilds and find you.
It's been crazy. So I'm still kind of broke out on my back, and I gotta go to the doctor Monday and find out what's going on. And been taking a lot of Benadryl. It makes me sleepy. It's like,
Oh yeah.
so I haven't got much done. And then sister showed up yesterday and said, "Come on." It's like, okay.
Good. That's
So,
good.
we went and seen Lacey's apartment, so we've been
Yep.
helping her get stuff ready for that. So she moves
Right,
in.
Shauna.
She moves in Monday, so that's kind of been a mess around here. And yeah, because she every day there's an Amazon order for Lacey, something she's bought for her apartment. So there's
Oh.
Amazon boxes everywhere. Her car's packed full. Her storage is packed full. So the
Exciting.
barn's got a big chair in it, that she found that she wanted to put in a reading nook. So I was like, okay. So yeah, I think once she gets settled in, it'll kind of settle down here a little bit, and I can get refocused on things. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
kids,
tired
kids and
myself.
family first. What's
I,
that?
Gwen kicked me out of the bedroom last night.
Oh.
uh-oh.
Well, she
What'd you
didn't say I
do?
had to go. Well, I got out the weed eater yesterday and did some weed eating. So during the evening, my nose was all stuffed up from pollen and stuff, right?
Right.
But then when it gets like that, then I snore worse.
Mhm.
So she does this thing where it seems like the second I start snoring, she slaps the bed
Yeah.
Yeah.
to wake me up or get me to roll over or something.
Yeah.
We did that about 3 times. Finally, I give up. I got up and went into the couch and went to
Aw.
sleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It sucks.
I'm kicked out of my own bed.
I
So,
understand.
yeah, I got to get a sleep study done. I know I snore.
Yeah.
I probably got the OCD or whatever you call it.
Sleep apnea.
Sleep apnea.
Yeah.
Abnormal sleep nose thing.
Yeah.
Get you a sleep
Yeah.
study.
I know. I need to. Yeah.
But you can't keep saying, I know. If you know, you need to go do it.
hmm So,
Yeah. So what's going on with everybody today?
that's right, Shauna. I'm a pool boy though.
Your pool boy.
Frankie.
Frankie!
Well, I got to get my 5 orders packed. Yesterday was a pretty good sales day.
Good. I got 5 going out too.
A little
I got
bit.
7 going out and 2 I got to pack. So those will probably won't go out till tomorrow if I don't make it in there. So
I got one. I had a lot out going out yesterday, but just one today.
Yesterday, I sent out 33.
Wow.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Of course, that was Saturday, Sunday, Monday sales, right?
True. Yes.
Yeah.
And the
3
goal,
days worth of sales.
the goal was to have 40 for the Memorial Day weekend, but
Right.
take that. But I was close.
mhm.
I was close.
Kelly has
Yeah.
to go into Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Do what? Kelly did what?
She has a package going out to Abu Dhabi.
Oh,
What's that? Where's that at?
Isn't that in like Somalia, Africa?
Is it in Africa? I thought it was just in the Middle East somewhere.
In the Middle East?
Joanne's trying to list 20 today or more. That's good. That's a good goal.
Abu Dhabi's in the United Arab Emirates.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's on the peninsula with Saudi Arabia.
I saw dish.
Oh, that's cute.
It's in my life.
Oh,
No, that is cute.
Cute. Why didn't you tell me you had that?
Why didn't you go shopping in my store? I don't know. I have cute stuff in there. You better go look.
I love owls. Love them, love them, love them.
I didn't know you loved owls.
Oh, I love owls. I have so much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I never used to be a collector, of items until I got into this. I don't know what you call it. Profession.
Oh,
Yeah.
This hoard, this hoarder-ish profession. I've never. I mean, I have my favorite things. I like Elvis, of course, and Wizard of Oz. I love Lucy. I like all those things, but
Mhm.
I've just never been. I have never had this much Elvis stuff in my entire life. And it's just a collection of things that you guys have sent me and things that I've gotten over the years, but I have
Mhm.
never. It's a whole plethora of stuff. But
I
It's
know.
easy to get that way. I mean, until you buy some things to resell, you never knew you never knew you liked that stuff that much.
right,
Mhm.
Right.
Like that whole pile of video games that I got a year ago, a little over a year ago.
Has it been that long?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
I wasted so much time trying video games.
Crap.
I played for hours, but
Shauna says we have a real owl that hangs around, scares the crap out of the squirrels. The rabbits are too dumb to be scared. Yeah, and until they see him coming, see those talons coming for them, I'm sure they'll
yeah,
be kind of shaking in their skin.
I'm telling you, in Visalia, that one, there used to be owls sitting up in the palm trees. And there was we had little bunny rabbits, and they would hop around like in the neighborhood, and people would feed them or whatever. There would be people that like would grow a garden just for the bunnies. One night, my cat kept bringing pieces in, and it was like a rabbit's foot,
Uh-oh.
but no blood.
Huh.
Absolutely no blood.
That's creepy.
Oh.
And this is the way they are. Their beaks are so sharp that they can clip a bunny, and it'll basically close the skin and fur together, so it makes a piece, but there's no blood, absolutely no blood at all.
Huh.
Oh.
And so I was like, there was all these pieces. Like, what is this? There was a freaking owl up in those trees, and they had a bunny up there, and it was just piecing them out.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's sad.
I know
It
it's
is.
sad, but it was
Little
crazy
bunny
too.
rabbit.
It's a circle of life, but it's still sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang it! That's not gonna fit in there.
yeah.
come to realization, Sally.
Speaking of that, one of the old regulars on our show, Willow the doggy,
Yeah.
Right.
has passed. Nikki's Willow.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Sad.
So sad.
little Willow.
Yeah. That's so hard.
That Willow's been on a bunch of shows, just running around giving Nikki a hard time. That dog and Lugnut together about drove her crazy a bunch.
Oh man. Yep. Little Willow. That's a good name.
That's sad.
Ooh,
How many pieces you got, Sally?
Huh?
You say how many pieces you got yesterday?
232.
Woo, woo. That's great.
Oh, you went to the bag sale yesterday?
I did.
Mm.
I did. 232 items, which comes out to 14 cents an item. So, printing money. Printing money.
the work crew is here outside. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
That's exciting.
It's raining here.
It's about friggin' time. I first contacted that contractor about almost 3 months ago.
Wow.
Wow.
Of course, for outside work, it's been raining. Then it rained, and then it rained some more, and then it rained some, and then it rained a little bit, and then it rained some more.
Yep.
And then it sprinkled, and then it misted, and then it rained.
And it rains some more. Oh my gosh. Shauna says I collect the sets of 1950s none figurines, and I'm not even Catholic. Go figure.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
None figurines.
None.
Figurines.
That's a thing.
I thought that was funny. You put go figurine. Go figure. Go figurine. Ha ha.
Mm. Ooh. I counted all those pieces on those jewelry jars I got yesterday. There's like 258 usable pieces. So
Wow.
Oh, it's wild.
Lacey's like, I can't believe you bought more jewelry. I said, I can't help it. I just can't. Because it was display pulls. They pulled them right out of the case. So it wasn't junk.
Right.
And there was like maybe a little bitty handful I think they had thrown in the bottom before they just kind of shoved everything in from the displays in there. But all of it was usable, but that maybe less than a pound of stuff. So Lacey's like, well, what do you do with all this jewelry? I said, I'm going to sell it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm contemplating, and I've said this in the past, of doing like a weekly jewelry show and sell it that way. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it because I'll have to set cameras up over here instead of over there. With a program, the computer that's too big, put in my laptop, and it's the
Right.
same one I used for the auction where I could switch from camera to camera. So,
Right.
but I have to wait till Lacey gets all of her stuff out of here. I mean, and I get it reorganized. It is a hot mess in here. I've had a little walking path to get around my desk to this computer. So, so I'm thinking, it's going to be hot over there. In the summertime, it's hard to work over there all day. So I thought, well, maybe I'll pick a day of the week and have like a jewelry show to move, because I have tons of it. Even though I sent a bunch out, I still have more. So, and it's not doing me any good just sitting there. So, and I keep buying it.
I was gonna say,
I need an intervention.
if you come
What's
across,
that?
if you come across a jewelry jar, I want to buy one. Depending on how much they are, like
I paid
how,
30. Sorry, go ahead.
how much did you pay for those?
I paid 38 a piece for them, but I look at it this way: there's more than 38 pieces in there.
Right.
So if there's more than what's listed on the tag, then I know if I could sell it for $1, I'm still going to make my money back each piece.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. I don't look at what's on top. Now, if it says $75 and it's one about this big, I'd be like, oh, hell no. So, but these were big.
That's
These
a little
were
pricey for me.
huge. That's the most. $38 to $40 would be the most that I'd pay for a jewelry jar of that size.
Right.
Unless it's big bulky pieces, then you might get 20 out of it and be like, no. So,
My
but
salvation
I figured it at like 32 cents a piece,
Right.
based on what I got out of both of them. So I was like, if I sell them for $1 a piece, I'm going to make all my money back in just a few pieces. So,
Right.
But no, right now you list them individually on
what's
various.
yeah, it's because I love brooches, and that's one of the reasons why I buy those, because of the brooches that are in them, because they're so easy to list and they sell quickly. And a lot of times there's vintage ones in there. These not so much. There was a few Jerry's pieces and a couple other. I think there was a couple Monet, but the rest was all. I don't know. They look like they were handmade out of Sculpey, but they're still cute. But they're not going to bring the kind of money Jerry's and Monet and Trifari and all that would bring. So,
Right.
but yeah, I have a weakness for brooches. I don't know why. They're just like my favorite piece of jewelry.
I have a
list.
weakness for jewelry in general.
Yeah, well, that too. But and there's one bracelet I need to. I can't find my jeweler's loop, so I got to find that. But it could possibly be gold just by the weight and the fact there's no flaking on it, just from looking at it. So,
Right.
and this is the same Goodwill that I got that $500 Italian gold necklace out of. The one
Right.
jewelry jar I bought from there. So it's
I
like,
feel-
did I hit another home run with it? I don't know. Not until I can get it all figured out. So,
Yeah.
and I just remembered I got a magnifier on my phone. Duh. That's how scatterbrained I've been the last few days. God, it's been crazy.
Well,
And
that's
we're
the
trying to,
first thing I do whenever I get some jewelry is I'm checking
out
for
the loop.
silver and gold.
Well, me, I want to make sure I can make some money back, so I count it all first.
Sure.
I go through and
Yeah.
discard the junk. I separate bracelets into a bag, earrings into a bag. I do all that, and I mark where I got it from, and what day. That way, I know when I go to list that it come from this batch that I need to make this much money back on it, because I keep a running total in a notebook of purchases like that, so I know where I'm at as far as profit wise goes. And once I hit the black, I'm done. Then I know everything's profit. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Really good.
So I'm still kicking that idea around.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll ever come into reality or not, but that's kind of the direction I want to go with it. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I
There's
got
other
so many
people that
irons in
do
the fire
really
right
well
now.
doing that,
Yeah,
and
and I thought about watching.
YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, I thought about watching how they got their setup, how they price it and all that stuff, and not so much an auction, but just maybe a sale. Say, okay, $3. First one says $3
Right.
gets it. You know what I mean? Something like that. Kind of like what I did with the auction or with the Tannerthon.
Well,
Something
Karen
similar to that. Just depends.
did a really good when she was selling her stuff. She was doing it was basically a pop-up sale. And-
Right, and that's kind of like what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Don't have a set schedule. Just
Yeah.
gather a batch up on there and say, okay, pop up sale, and
Right.
for until we run out of this. What's in this bag?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So that way it's not so overwhelming, because I think when you look at it, it's like, oh my god, I got to do this every week. Yeah. I think that's why I keep shying away from it, because I want to do it, but I don't
Right.
know if I can commit the time to do it every single week,
Well, that's
because
what
I never
you do.
know what's going to happen from.
You don't commit to it. You just do one.
Right.
Start off with 1 week,
Right.
and
And
then
get
if it goes okay, then you can do it the next week. But don't
right.
don't commit to it,
Because
because once
then I'll kick.
you make a commitment, then you're stressed out about making that day. And if you can't get it, if you can't do it that day, then you're stressed out about, so don't commit to it. Just do
And
one.
it does take preparation to do it.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
And that's
So
I
maybe
don't
just
mind
do
that
it
part.
on-
Getting it prepped, and then maybe that morning say, okay, this is what I'm doing at this time, and have all the cameras set up and ready to go, and then do that. That I think I can do.
Right.
But to do it, to commit to it every week, that could be an issue because, like I said, there's been times I've had to stop what I'm doing and go get Teresa, or because something's wrong. You know, and it's just
Right.
crazy. Or I have to stop, do this, stop, do that. So, or my sister will call, need something. So it's like, okay, you know, because you hate to say no to especially family when they say, hey, will you go with me here, because they don't want to go by themselves or whatever.
Right.
It's like, sure. So it's busy. I have a busy schedule, whether I know it or not. That morning when I get up, you know, I have this list over here to do that I have wrote down, but then there's this list over here that somebody
Yep.
else has.
Morning,
So-
Julie.
And Jennifer
There you
Hayes is here, and Bill Norman the Frog is here.
Yeah. Was Bill saying something about Depop?
Etsy is going to buy Depop.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
yeah.
That is interesting.
I've had my second sale on Macari, by the way, too. So,
Nice.
It's interesting. To
And-
see.
what's that?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
said, and College Picker had a video on how to print the 4x6 labels that they send you on your label printer. So I figured out a workaround that, because I was having to print them out on my regular printer. I'm like, you know, I invested in these label printers. I want to use them. So I started searching and I found one. So and he tells you how to do it for all the platforms.
Does
What's
it have
that?
anything to do with opening Dymo itself and
No.
copy and pasting?
Well, what he showed was they send you the label, okay, and then you open it with Adobe Acrobat Reader. Okay, it downloads. It goes to your downloads, and then you open it with that, and then you do a screenshot of it, and then you you right click on the screenshot, and it'll say print, basically, and you can send it to your printer. So just look it up, College Picker, printing 4x6 Macari labels or something like that. It'll come up. He shows each platform. He shows how to do eBay all the different ones, mostly Macari and the ones that send you labels to print.
Right.
So, but yeah, he said you have to download Adobe Acrobat Reader to do it, to make it work. And it works. I used it. I've used it twice. Well, the first time I did. This is the second time I've had a sale, but the second time I did use it.
I'll be right back. I'll go to the bathroom.
So.
Okay. That's cool.
But I knew there had to be a workaround. I said, somebody's had this problem. So I
Sure.
just started searching the internet until I found it. And he does pretty good videos. He's also once showed the one printer I got from Fast Track. It's called the MF Label. It's like an off-brand 4x6 printer. But it would not boot up to this computer. So I had to take it over there, because once I tried, it wouldn't do anything. So I took it over there. I'd watched a few videos and found his. And he goes step by step what you have to do. He says the directions that come with them. So he's a very knowledgeable young man.
Yeah, he does a lot of printer instructions, and on pretty much any kind of label printer. He
knows the workaround.
He knows the workaround. Absolutely. Yeah, that's very true. But yeah, so yeah, definitely go and subscribe to him, because he's got a lot of information. So, but what are we doing today? We got a ship. We got a list. I got to start working on the bedroom. I've already got I need to clean out the room. There's not a whole lot in the room, but I need to clean it, get everything out of it, and I need to clean the closet out, and then I can start the process of painting. I already have my theme for the bedroom, so I'm really excited. I'm going to take a before and after picture.
What's the theme?
The theme is ocean.
Oh, nice.
Beach, coastal.
Beach, yeah. Flip flops.
It's gonna look. It really is gonna look amazing. I'm really excited. I've got a couple of crafty things that I'm gonna do to a couple of mirrors. So I got that that going, and so I'm really excited about doing it. It's just getting started. For some reason I'm dragging my feet, but I know once I get started, I'll get it. I'll get more excited about it. But it really is going to be a kind of a oasis, retreat, area rather than just a room with a bed in it, like it has been for.
Mhm.
I'm not much of a decorator. I don't know why, but I just don't have it. I just really don't have it in me.
No, me either. I'm not that creative.
But I kind of have a vision for what I want in the room and the way I want it to look. So I think it'll work okay. I think it'll be fine.
I got a few things to pack up, and then I'm going to work on my Facebook Marketplace thing, for Marketplace for Business or whatever it is, that new page I got, or a new option they have, I guess. And then I got to go pick up a drop-in sink. I'm going to build a outdoor sink for the yard, for like when we cook and stuff.
Yeah.
And I have a skid. I'm going to make that the countertop and all that stuff. So it's raining today. I just got to go pick it up. It's somebody in Lebanon has one, and Teresa's wanting one. So I'm going to figure all that out. So we got outdoor projects going on, indoor projects going on, eBay going on.
You always have projects going on.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not doing one thing, you're definitely moving on to another.
And I have things that I want to do inside in the house, but I also have a project outside that I want to do. I want to put a cobblestone path around our patio, because our chair's set on the edge of the patio, which is not on the concrete, because the fire pit's on the concrete.
Right.
And
So
all of the
right,
Hot
like, in the
Wheels
center.
are listed, right?
No. I'm getting there. I've got 3 tubs gone. I got 3 more to go, but the chairs keep sinking in the dirt. So we have mulch down, but we have a poplar tree and it drops all these stupid tulip petals all over because it's a tulip poplar. So when you blow those out, you blow the mulch out. So I was like, so I'm going to put a cobblestone around the edge and then run a pathway to our picnic table and put a cobblestone patio there and set the picnic table on top of it. So So now I got to get river rock and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm constantly doing something. But it helps when you have ADD. It keeps me busier. Not that I don't have enough to do.
Yeah.
But summertime is when we do all this stuff. So I'm still listing, and I did make my goal. Be making 3 truck payments. So, yes.
Nice.
So that'd be awesome. So I gotta go do that today too. So
yeah.
Has anybody heard of like other stores doing like the penny items, like how Dollar General does it?
No.
My store does it.
Oh, does it?
Really?
I just
Your
found
store
out
does?
today because I did all the downloads and everything after I ran reports and everything. I made sure everything was all good for Teresa, to get the report done. Well, I went through and I run these. You're supposed to run labels to see if, and it just prints them on paper, but you're supposed to run labels to do price changes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I print this paper out and it's, spits out this thing and it has a bunch of labels on it. And I'm supposed to go through and see if we still have all those products. If we do, then I have to change prices on them. Well, we had a tower that had CBD gummies on it, like one brand. It's like Floyd's on the Go or something.
Uh-huh.
And they're CBD gummies. And I'm looking at it and they're all changed to 1 cent.
What?
And so there was 58 of them and I bought them all.
Did you really?
Yeah, I asked Teresa if I could and she's like, if they ring up a penny, yeah.
Wow.
And so so like if we were to keep them on the shelf, we would have to change the price to 1 penny, and then so we might as well just buy them
Yeah,
and get them off the shelf,
absolutely.
and there's no rule against that.
Now, can you list those on eBay with
I
CBD?
don't think so, because you have to be 18 years or older. I'm not sure.
Yeah, probably not.
I was just going to keep him for Fuzzy because I'm usually giving him like a ibuprofen a day,
Yeah,
just to keep him from crying and stuff.
right.
Yeah, I don't know if he does it just to be a brat. I think he does, but he also is getting old, so I don't want him to be in any pain,
Yeah,
But I think he does it to be a brat, but I think he also does it because he is old and hurts and has cancer. So,
right.
I seen that Nikki's little dog died.
Yep, Willow.
Yeah.
Oh, poor thing. She was a good little dog. That was Gary's baby, huh?
She was a good dog. But that's I would assume that's what a lot of people probably, a lot of stores probably do that is, they probably decrease the price just to get, kind of like we do.
Get rid of it.
We have
Get it
some
off the shelf.
hanging out there. We just, we lower the price just to move it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's what they do. Shelly says, "What is fuzzy?"
Dogs aren't supposed to have ibuprofen. He does fine with it.
Yeah.
He does fine with it. It's liquid gels.
There you go.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have like a digestion problem or anything with it. And I looked it up, and it said that it was fine for you to give dogs ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Think about I need money for gas.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Duh.
I'm just saying, 'cause my truck is on empty. I can't drive nowhere.
I know. I also have to pay the lawn kid today. So
Yep. Right.
my mow jobber.
Yeah. I understand. So yeah, I'll be packing and listing and packing.
Yeah.
Maybe try and get some paint out. Start pedaling around with that.
Yeah.
I got to get the stuff going. But I have a lot of other stuff I got to get done too. So I don't know. The other things take precedence over everything else. Hank says can get into toxic levels pretty easily, affects the kidneys, and causes ulcers, can kill at worst case scenario. Must be talking about.
I should switch to aspirin.
Yeah, that's what she says.
I'm just not gonna do. I'm not gonna do the ibuprofen. I'm just gonna do the CBD probably.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I have
probably
to
better.
do
Yeah.
And he seems. I've given him CBD before, and he seems to do really well with it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I don't feel like he's bad enough to have to put down yet. I don't feel like he's like, as long as I give him something, he he seems to be okay.
Yeah.
So and he's still able to go outside and go to the bathroom and
Yeah.
get stuff.
Yeah.
Still eating.
Yeah. I give Ringo CBD oil or liquid when we're having storms and stuff, and that just kind of keeps him
Oh, calm you down.
he's not flipping out, you know.
Yeah.
And he does pretty good with it. And it's peanut butter flavor, so he just
Yeah.
he laps that up like no problem at all.
I need to get some.
I need some more of this. This is good.
I need to get some for my elderly cat. I bet he would do good with that.
Yeah.
Mix it in with his salmon oil. Because he's like 20 years old.
Yeah.
I have a 19-year-old cat who's worrying me lately. He's getting so slow.
Mm-hmm. I think mine's starting to get senile.
I can't even imagine.
Fuzzy's like a crotchety old man. You know, that's the attitude. Like, you're gonna give me stuff,
Mm-hmm.
because if you don't, I'm just gonna bark and cry until you do. You know?
Patch just sits up on his cat tree, looks down at us like he's just mad at the world. I start calling him Walter, from Jeff Dunham.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, it's 9:00. It's 9:01.
At 9 o'clock.
yep.
Time to get blood moving and work. And Sally, if you haven't watched it, you need to watch it.
I did.
Okay,
I did already. It's really good.
it's really good. Yeah. So we'll see you all tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day and have fun.